Hello everyone, welcome back here, welcome back to the channel. It's nice to see you back here again. The weather outside is rainy, but the classroom it's always bright. And today I want to focus on the usage of the word USE, USED, use and used to, be used to, and also the verb for use. Now I want to clarify everything here pretty well for you because it can get a little bit confusing, I'm sure. Now, let me give you my name. I don't think I have yet, but maybe you know, hopefully you know. My name's Scott. It's great to be here again. First off on the used to, I want to use used to. How it's used is things you did before or the situation before, but it's changed. So used to. The spelling is USED and to. The pronunciation is a very short D sound, very, very short, and leads into the to. So it comes across as used to, used to. It'll also be used for be used to as well. Now first with used to without the be. So things in the past, but no longer apply. So if I give you an example for myself, I was an instrumentalist. I used to play the clarinet. I used to play the clarinet. Subject, used to, then play after that, the clarinet for an instrument, use a the for instrument. So I used to play the clarinet. Now I live in Saitama. I used to live in Shinagawa, not anymore. So used to, it was before, but now the situation has changed and it does not exist that way, used to. Now, the same used to with the be verb in front. To be used to doing something or be used to something. So that means that you've become familiar with it and it's no longer a problem or maybe not difficult anymore. So to be used to. So when I first came to Japan, things were different. So it was, perhaps a little difficult time. I was very fortunate because I knew many good people who took good care of me. So after living in Japan, Now I am used to life in Japan. I am used to life in Japan, using the be verb. I am used to, he is used to, they are used to. So to be used to something is that you're familiar with it now, and it does not feel funny or strange or foreign to you anymore. So to be used to. Now it doesn't happen overnight. One day you're not used to it, the next day you are used to it. So it's a gradual process. So you use the verb get. So get used to. So get used to. So for example, I bought a new computer. I am getting used to it. Little by little, I'm becoming familiar with it. I am getting used to it. So the be verb there in the present continuous form, I am getting used to my new computer. And if you put it in the past tense, I got used to it, or I am used to it with the be verb only. I am used to it. I got used to it, got in the past tense. So get, got, or gotten. Okay, so I used to in the past, but not now. Be used to, becoming familiar with it, becoming more natural with it. And I want to go with the verb on use. Now use you're probably quite familiar with. Use, it's a regular verb, just add the D at the end for the past and the past participle. So use, used, used, okay? So, and I want to focus on the pronunciation as well. So used to, and be used to, the S is a S sound, used to, be used to. Whereas the use, the S is a Z sound. So notice the difference, used to, use, use. And just again on the pronunciation with USED and to, used to. Now, if you put that in a negative or a question, for example, I didn't used to play the saxophone. Now, negative and didn't, the USED now changes to USE only. You cut the D off there because I had it in the negative, it didn't. Or the question form of did, so did you used to play an instrument? No D in that regard either. So did you used to play an instrument? Yes, I used to play the piano, for example. Did you used to play an instrument? Yes, I used to play the piano. And I am used to be used to, you're familiar with something. And the process is getting used to. I'm getting used to my new job. And use at the end, my last one, the verb only. So I use the train to come to school. I use the train to come to school. Now, lastly, I just want to put it together in a sentence using everything. So listen carefully. It's going to be on the screen as it is. So I used to be used to using that computer. I used to be used to using that computer. But I haven't used it in a while, so I'm no longer familiar with it. So I used to, in the past, be used to, I was familiar with it. Using, I used it, but I haven't in a long time, that computer. I used to be used to using that computer, but unfortunately, not anymore. So if I practice on it again, I might be able to be pretty good with it again. Okay, everybody? That's my lesson today on used to, be used to, and using. Thank you, as always, for watching and subscribing and leaving any comments. We haven't seen any comments recently. We hope to soon in the near future, everybody. So please write with any suggestions or requests, anything that you have, okay? Great. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. We'll be back here again soon. Until then, keep up the great work.